I'm a creator. Serious people want to be profound. What exactly does that mean? Why dream? Think about what profound means to you. Great or intense? Is that what you imagined profound to mean? It almost seems lackluster for what I know I feel. Profound works are revolutionary. They change the game. They make you feel. They're the closest thing to perfection a human can get to. They spit in the face of your expectations and remind you to think differently. They're what I aspire to be when I create. I want to create something profound. To create something profound, you need inspiration. My inspiration came from great change. I've always had someone ask me what I was going to do, who I was going to become, what I was going to live for. I never really had an answer for them. It wasn't until tragic change defined that for me, showed me my answer. My brother, who has asked me those questions countless times, was no longer there for my answer. I was going to live for my favorite things. When asked what you live for, most people don't have a calculated answer right off the bat. We oftentimes feel we have too much to list, or sometimes nothing at all. Generally, we live for our favorite things. I live for creation. I want to create art in any form that I can. I want to be working to make something that can show someone else their answers. I want to be working to accomplish my dreams, to continue dreaming beyond, and to show someone else their path. That's what I live for. It's the nature of who I am. What are your favorite things? What do you live for? It's for you to figure out. Change takes time, and we don't have much time. I live for change. Regardless of who you are or what you're doing, time will change you. You will adapt to your world. Over 7 years, every cell in your body dies and is replaced by a new cell. You will become a brand new human entirely. If you're going to change in time, why not take the time to change into the person you want to be? Put yourself on that path. Be that person. Do those things before it's too late. Because time does run out. And you die. To the Western art music buffs or general classical music fans, have you noticed up until now the pieces playing in the background have been in chronological order? There hasn't been much, so you may not have, but you may have recognized some of these pieces or composers who are there. These pieces have been written long ago, yet some of us still listen to them, play them, or even sing them ourselves. All of these composers are profound. Some dead for many years, but at what point did these composers become profound? And when do they stop being profound? Many artists don't become profound until their death. Take Van Gogh, for example. Other artists don't become profound until a change comes upon them. And who better to bring change than death itself? Death is inspirational. Death is tragic. Death destroys and death changes. Some deaths change more than others. One death sparked a war. Other deaths aren't noticed for days. Death changed me. The change within you begins with how you view death and what you do with it. In time, everything dies. Your legacy dies. When the last person to remember you dies, your legacy and memory die. I believe that is when you truly die. If people always remember you, you live forever. Mexican culture is one of the few cultures to recognize this and celebrate it. Day of the Dead, November 1st, the dead come back to life because they are remembered. That is why it is so important to us to remember your ancestors. You keep them alive. Their legacy lives another year. June 17th of 2017, my brother passed away. This is my altar to his memory. I removed his pictures out of respect. Everything I put on this altar is a part of him. This altar is him. November 1st, I light all of the candles and I get a moment to speak with him again, catch up with him. I will do this as long as I live, and I hope to teach my family to do the same. My brother will live until the last person to remember him, any piece of him, dies. These composers, these artists, are remembered far longer than the average human. That seemingly eternal life is profound. They made something profound, and that something made their lives profound. Those who live forever created often. They dedicated their life to their craft. You can create in this world. You can experience creations in this world. You can do both. Define your legacy. Do you want to be profound? Do you want to make something profound? Do you want to live after death, last longer than your body can ever last? Or do you want to live right now? Is the point of life to live in the moment? Experience as much as you can before death comes? For me, creation is an experience. As creation can change you and make you profound, the biggest change, as mentioned, is death. Many people are known only for their deaths. Elisa Lam, Brian Douglas Wells, most widely known, the Salem witch trials. The Salem witches have been known longer than some of these composers. It was reading The Crucible and seeing the actions of this community that brought me inspiration. Giles Corey, profound death. The only record of someone being pressed to death in American history. If you don't know, being pressed to death is having heavy weights, such as large boulders, piled on top of your chest until you are crushed. Giles and his wife Martha were accused of being witches, and when Giles refused to confess, they began pressing him. He was held down to a table and boulders were stacked on his chest. He was repeatedly asked to confess, and he only responded with 2 words: more weight. This torture lasted for days. Throughout his last days, he was asked over and over again, and to his response, they abided. More and more stones were stacked on his body. He refused to be known as something he wasn't. More weight. Over and over again until he died. More weight. If only for his brave death and experience, he had inspired me. More weight. Most of us find ourselves sinking through our everyday lives. More weight. Does it drag you down? More weight. Do you want to be profound? I began to ask for more weight. I wanted to take on everything they had to stack on top of me. More weight. Until I am pressed to death, I will take every challenge. More weight. A profound death. More weight. Do you really want that? More weight. Do you want more weight? The story of Giles Corey stuck with me ever since I was a child. Terrifying experience that young Americans put an innocent man through, due to their fear of the unknown. But his words in the face of torture and slow death is what stuck with me. The bravery and integrity to oneself is one I hadn't seen before. It inspired me. Death will bring change. When and where and how, no one can be sure. The death of Giles Corey changed me. The death of my brother changed me. I took their actions and words as inspiration. More weight. I ask for it when I can. I take on any task that is thrown my way. I want more pressure, and I don't rest until I've successfully broken that boulder. And when that boulder is broken, more weight. This is my favorite thing. This is what I believe can make me profound. Taking on as many tasks as I can handle and delivering them on time and well conquered. Not giving up or letting up on myself. I can do what I desire to do. Who knows if anyone will mumble my name after everyone I know is dead. Thank you for watching. Please enjoy the rest of the Golden Backpack. I designed the artwork within the Golden Backpack. My best friend wrote the music for it. If you enjoy what you just saw and want to see the weight that I stack on my back, please consider following Salmon House Records on all social medias. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Monophano with a PH, and visit our website, salmonhouse.world. Just bookmark it for now if you haven't got the time. Thanks for watching.